So, all right, due to popular demand, I've had a few people ask to maybe tell some stories or some stuff that happened in my war contracting days, maybe some cop days, kind of mix it all up a little bit. Um, we'll start off with talking about my second Bronze Star with Valor. This was the only one that I actually got to see a write-up for. I didn't get to see the write-up for the first one. So this one was actually sent by my PL to my wife, and she put it in the local paper. Pretty cool. So let's get to it. Tales from the War, Volume 1. It says, Staff Sergeant Me, United States Army, distinguished himself by exemplary meritorious conduct and performance of outstanding service to the United States as the second squad leader in Iraq, meaning second squad leader in the platoon. They just don't know. On April 14, 2006, conducting Operation Bennington, a cordon search on an island. During Operation Iraqi Freedom 4 on April 14th, while serving as an infantry squad leader during a combat patrol, Me displayed impeccable personal courage. Just prior to reaching the southern limit of advance, I'm sorry, this write-up is horrible, but I'm trying to get through it. If you've been in the military, then you understand it. So, just prior to reaching the southern limit of advance, first platoon received contact from the southeast. Moments after the enemy engaged specialist, I will not say his name, he was on point and he was shot. Me immediately maneuvered my squad so they could engage and suppress the enemy to the south. Under fire and with no cover as the ranking NCO, non-commissioned officer, he took charge of the medevac situation. I really didn't. Without hesitation, he maneuvered his men through an open field under fire to secure a house where a specialist blank could be brought. Didn't do that either. From there, he personally took charge of the radio after the first attempt to call in a medevac failed. He was relentless until confirmation of the medevac bird was announced. As specialist blank was airlifted away, Me was ordered to clear the house from where he had taken contact. It wasn't ordered to do anything. I ordered a Bradley to engage a 25 Mike. Immediately after this, I led my squad through the house. Simultaneously, the target fled out the back door. And the remainder of my squad engaged conducting outer cordon, engaged him. The individual was knocked down twice. However, there was no enemy KI confirmed. As a direct result of me going above and beyond the platoon, he was able to take care of a fallen soldier, continue to fight, and make the enemy disengage. Me deserves to be recognized for his actions, bravery, keen decision-making under fire, and motivation, directly resulting in mission success. I lead by example and place myself in harm's way to serve my men. And then propose citation for meritorious achievement while assigned to blah, 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 blah. My bravery and disregard of my own safety during direct fire, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So, what really happened was we got airlifted onto an island. We were going to clear part of the island. Bunch of bad dudes there. Clear part of the island. We got airlifted out there, landed. It was right before daybreak. As we were clearing, the rest of the company was coming in vehicles, and we had a brand new Husky, is what they called it. Basically, a mine detection vehicle. It had like a V shape, so if it blew up, it wouldn't kill the guy inside or something. We had never had one of those attached to our company before, and our company commander had this Husky's dick like all the way down his fucking mouth. Pretty horrible. But anyway, so as we were going down, we were walking along this, it's like a road or alleyway or whatever. We get engaged. The point man did get hit. He went down. My squad was actually in the middle or in the rear. Can't remember. Oh, we were in the middle. There was only two squads. So, excuse me, their squad's up front. I was in trail. He got shot. They called medic up. Medic kind of drug him off. He never went to a house. That's why I said that. They actually went to this little open area. That whole squad, my buddy Justin's squad, kind of moved him over there. I told my squad, hey, we got to go up. We went up, and again, nobody was getting ordered to do anything. The PL was trying to take care of things, and as an NCO, if you know, you just fucking handle shit, right? So Justin was trying to call in the 9 line. I took my squad and half of his squad up. We went to a roof, tried to see if we could see what the hell was going on. We didn't know exactly at that point in time what house it was coming from. There were multiple houses in the area. So we went to the roof, kind of fanned out, didn't know where the hell what was going on. At that point, we took fire again. We saw what house it was from then, started engaging that house in the surrounding area. At that point in time, Justin's trying to call a 9-line, and the company commander keeps like stepping on him. If you don't know what that means, like he's on the radio going, "Hey, I need a 9-line," and every time you do a 9-line, there's 9 lines and you break in between, and the company commander would jump on there and fucking, "Oh, how's the Husky doing?" Like anybody gives a fuck about the Husky. We have a dude that just got shot. So after hearing this like 3 or 4 times, I got unbelievably pissed off. I grab my RTO, I pull him over, I rip the fucking radio off his little helmet thing, and I start screaming in the radio. I'm like, "Break, break, break, Rock 6, shut the fuck up." And I just fucking screamed at him for like a good 5 or 10 seconds. And then I fucking threw the radio down. I probably hit my RTO. I didn't mean to. Sorry, buddy, if I did. My bad. At that point in time, we did, the convoy was coming in. We had some Bradleys. I stopped them. White was his name. I fucking flagged him down. He's like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "Fucking blow that house up." Because we was pretty sure that's where the house where they were coming from. So he fucking bop, 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 bop. He put like 50 rounds of 25 Mike in the house. Took my squad. It was really me and like 2 other dudes because I had other guys on cordon. I had some guys on the roof, other guys on cordon because we were trying to figure out where the hell this dude went. Me and like 1 or 2 other dudes, we went in the house and cleared it. It was so bad. Like their houses are made out of like a clay concrete material. And when that 25 mic, like the HE was blown in there, dude, dust was like everywhere. So we went in. In 06, we had, the best surefires available at the time. They were not all that great. Couldn't see more than like fucking 5 feet in front of you. It was so dusty. Went in there, cleared the house, actually came out, and that's when, I want to say it was my RTO or my saw gunner, one of those dudes, actually said, "Hey, there he is." We saw a dude in a white man dress. He was running and had an AK in his hand. We were like, obviously, we got to do what we got to do. So we were like fucking lighting him up. We stitched him up pretty good. He actually ran across a pretty open field. And if you know anything about the islands, they have a lot of trees and a lot of grass and stuff. So you couldn't, pinpoint him where he was going or couldn't see him all that well. We let him up pretty good. We did see him fall a couple times. By the time we kind of got everything coordinated and all that stuff, and we were going to get him, because at that point in time, you got to think, so the convoy's way over here. We're like way over here. The rest of my, my elements, half a squad, and my buddy and the kid who got shot was like way the fuck over here. We were really extended. So had we really pursued him with, a squad and a half minus, then 3 teams basically, we could have been led into an ambush and we could have all died. So I made the call. I said, "Hey, hold the fucking phone. We're not going to push in there." We kind of let everybody else come up. We, consolidated, reorganized. Hey, that's where he went. We saw him drop twice. We went over there. Turns out that we could not find the guy. We did find like a little bit of blood and stuff like that, but we couldn't find dude. If you don't know anything about the Iraqi people, man, those dudes are like fucking cockroaches. They scoop up their dead real quick. They have, in their religion, like, you have to scoop the dead real quick and bury him real quick, this, that, and the other. So we couldn't actually find the dude, but we're pretty fucking positive we hit the guy. Anyway, so after that, we consolidated, reorganized as a company. All of the squad leaders and above went to this school. Our dudes, like, we let them get chow and stuff, because by that time it was like fucking almost noon. We let dudes get chow. Everybody else, all the leadership, we went to organize, see what was going on. We walked into this school. It was a big open room, and I remember I saw the company commander there, and I lost my fucking mind, and I took off my Kevlar and I fucking threw it at this dude as hard as I could. And like, everybody knew what was gonna happen. I mean, like, I I was a senior E6 in the entire company. I was one of the most senior E6s in the battalion at the time. I was a well-known person. I had been there for 5 or 6 years. Everybody knew who I was. Everybody knew what kind of person I was. Everybody knew that, like, if it to put it simply, like, if we're gonna fucking fight, we're gonna fucking fight. Like, I don't have any issues with it. We can fucking go to the wood line and throw hands. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. So I threw my Kevlar dude. He was a little bitty dude from West Point, and I had full intentions on beating the living fuck out of him. The Kevlar missed. I don't know how it did, but it missed. He like fucking probably like George Bush that shit. And then I ran over there. First sergeant grabbed me, like 3 other fucking platoon sergeants grabbed me, and I'm fucking trying to throw them off and shit. And like a couple squad leaders grabbed me and shit. And all the officers like went over there to protect their commander. Like they ran over there, they didn't do shit. But I remember a couple squad leaders grabbed me, and like a couple platoon sergeants like fucking grabbed me and like took me outside and like gave me a cigarette. And I'm like, oh, calm the fuck down. So after a minute, I calmed down, went back in there. I never once apologized. Never got in trouble for it. Nobody ever said shit. They kind of all agreed that, like, hey, if there's a 9 line going on, maybe you should shut the fuck up. But that is